So Kristine, where are you from originally?
I'm from the little town of Weeping Water, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Got about 800 people, 801, something like that.
What got you into fishing? Is there a really good lake to fish there local?
Oh no, not at all.
Oh heck no.
No, my whole family, oop, there was one right there, hold on a second.
Get a bite?
Yeah. Got one. Oh, it feels like a good one. Yep, good fish. Big smallmouth. Woo.
Very nice. Woo. You found that grass edge.
Man, look at that beautiful fish.
Very nice. I tell you what, that's what Del Hollow's known for right there.
That's a healthy fish. God, love it.
Uh-oh, here we go. Finally got one hooked up here.
And you didn't flip the kayak on the hook sack. That's a huge
hey,
win.
I've got a fish on it. I'm still dry. That's a win-win for today.
Now appreciate the intimacy of that fish being so close to you right now. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, look at there.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it though. Beautiful smallmouth fish. So at what point in time did you decide that you were going to do the majority of your fishing out of a kayak?
Well, about the time I looked at the price of a Ranger.
Yeah.
I think I was in my early 20s. I bought one. There was a flyer for a little local kayak fishing tournament, and that kind of got me into it. I think I spent like 800 bucks on my first fishing kayak. It was a used one I bought online. It's kind of taken off since. And it's allowed me to travel all over the country. I can handle it by myself, and I can fish any water I want, which is really nice. You know, some of the small rivers and creeks, big water like St. Clair.
You fish a lot of big water, don't you?
I do, yeah, I absolutely do. A lot of my tournaments are on you know, giant bodies of water. There we go. It definitely, you have to really do some map study prior to jumping on a lake like this. We can't just run spots as easily.
You're limited a little more on how far you're willing to go, and you got to watch the weather too.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been in some pretty inclement weather on this thing. I would probably consider myself a multi-species angler with muskie. Muskie fishing is my passion, always has been. Oh my gosh! I grew up fishing muskie, pike, walleye up north. Nebraska's not necessarily known for your bass fishing, but I'm very active on the national kayak bass tournament scene. And so I've been doing that for 3 years now.
Active is one way to say it. Extremely successful is another one. I mean, you've won your fair share too, haven't you?
I've had a pretty good year this year. Yeah, I was really consistent last year. I did win a local tournament last year, and I had several top 5 national level finishes, but I didn't win a big one. And this year I won 3, so that was kind of a neat deal for me.
So people who think, okay, tournament style fishing in a kayak, how does that work? Because you don't have a live well, you're not taking fish in, but you do it on a different method than what most people used to, and that's overall inches, right?
That's right, yeah, which is really good for conservation because we do catch, photo, release on this little measuring board I have back here. You measure the fish, you've got a predetermined identifier, and that fish goes right back in the water. Gotcha, okay. It's great for the sport, and it's great, you know, those fish go right back and they're not out of the water for a long time.
Oh, here, I got a bite right now. This fish here is gonna pull me out there, out to the ocean.
Yep, they'll take you for a ride.
It's a good one here.
That looks like a good one.
It's a good fish.
You might want to use the net on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful fish. That's a 20, I bet.
Well, you know, I think I just landed a 4.5 pounder in a kayak. This might be a first for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This is a good fish here. And I tell you what, did you see that pull my boat?
Yeah.
I need to get out of your way here.
No, you're fine. I cast right behind you.
Look how thick that thing is from the top to the belly.
Yeah. Do you want to put it on the board and see how long it is?
We can do that.
That's got to be a 20.
Yeah, it's probably 20 inches, and I bet you that fish there is at least 4.5 pounds.
I say that's got to be 4.5. Let's throw it on the board real quick, and we'll see how long it is. So for a tournament, we'd have an identifier somewhere along the board. I usually strap it up here.
Okay.
But then what we would do, You take the fish. That's gonna go right, yep, right at 20, like I thought.
20 inches.
Yep, make sure the mouth is closed. Look how thick that fish is.
So you would then take a picture of it,
Yep.
and it would immediately upload 20 inches. It'd be real time, or do you get your data at the end of the
You
tournament?
take the picture and then submit. You can either submit it right then and there, or you can wait. Some people sandbag.
Or you sneak in about 60
Yeah.
inches worth of bass on them at the last second?
Yep, that's a beautiful fish though.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
That's why Dale Hollow has a very special place in my heart. And the first time I was on this lake, I fell in love with it. I think it was back in May a few years ago. They were pre-spawned at that time, if I'm not mistaken. And gosh, it was just incredible.
For someone who's from Nebraska, you do spend a lot of time in Kentucky, don't you?
I spend more time in Kentucky than I do. I'm in Nebraska maybe just once or twice a year anymore. I'm in Kentucky and Tennessee, this part of the country, a lot. Man.
Did you get a bite?
Right under the boat.
Oh, man.
My line caught my rod right after that's why I don't ever keep my rods up front like that. Bad habit. Really bad habit.
How many days a year do you think you spend on the water?
Boy. I would say at least 300. I'm not joking.
You're like, how many days are there in a year?
I know, there's
take off a
360
couple.
something, right? I'm on the water most throughout the year. It's every single day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! For at least a few hours.
Maybe it's bigger than I thought.
But it's what I do full time, so it's they say if you love what you do.
Yeah.
Woo!
Absolutely.
Oh, look at him! Oh, that's huge.
300 days a year. I bet you hold fishing license in at least 8 states right now.
9.
9.
Well, I've got annuals in 9. I just looked at this the other day. I think I've got 26 or 27 other ones that I've had just purchase licenses this year, but 9 annuals. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy, yeah. This is about ready to happen right here.
Now we've got to pull one more off of this spot. We've missed several.
Uh-oh.
You kind of called that, didn't you?
Yep. This one ain't quite as big as the last one. Pretty aggressive though. I tell you what, these fish, man, they school up on the edge of these grass mats. You can catch good quality fish and big numbers of fish out here in the wintertime. Who would think in December is one of my favorite months to fish out here at Dale Hollow is December and January and February. Well, I'd say we make a few more casts. We got so many spots, you know, we're a little bit less mobile, but we can hit more than one spot.
Oh yeah.